Card Pack. Today we're going to talk about the 10 most selling football cards right now. You know, the Super Bowl just ended about a week and a half ago, so I thought it was a good idea to take a look at which football cards are selling the most, which ones are people buying up the most. Before we get into that, I want to remind you of the Sports Card Society, where almost every day I send out an exclusive video outlining a sports card investment opportunity that I've dug deep into the data and I feel is a really good opportunity. For instance, back in early January, we were getting this 1990 PSA 9 Skybox and Michael Jordan for, about $20-25. Today, it's selling for, that one went for 50, but it was going for like 90 some bucks. I think that person just got a hell of a deal there. Going for around 90, 100 bucks in just a month, so that's pretty solid. This Chipper Jones back in early January, we're getting it for around 60, 70 bucks. Today it's going for around 200 bucks. It's LeBron James early January, we were getting for 100 to 150 bucks. PSA 9 2008 Topps. Today it's going for, this one's really went up a lot actually. 611 bucks. 500 bucks. Pretty good return on that. And one more I'll show you is this Kobe rookie 96 Z-Force PSA 9. We got it in early January, getting it for around 160 bucks. Today it's going for, I believe, around 500. Yeah, around 500 bucks. Month and a half later. So a lot of good stuff there. Plus, I share all my resources with my members, and one of my resources is that allows you to get 20-day PSA grading for just $25. Now, if you go to the PSA website, you'll see that they have 25-day for $50. And also, the resource that I share with members allows them to get 5-day grading for $75. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to bring that down to $55. So as you see right here on PSA, 15-day for $75. So that's a pretty good resource. And then there's a private Discord group that has some really good sports card investors in there, a bunch of active ones, and it's such a good resource to hop into and be able to talk with other people, and everyone's very responsive and helpful in sharing what they're buying, what they're selling, what their thoughts are on things. It's a really, really, really powerful, good community. That alone is worth the price of admission. I'm going to be raising the price on the Sports Card Society soon. Probably by the end of the month. Right now it's only $9.99 a month or $99 a year. You can lock that in if you get it before I raise the price. So link is in the description, sportscardsociety.com. Let's dive into the content. If you're new here, hit that sub button. If you're not new here, hit that sub button, and everybody hit that bell. And then click that like button because I really appreciate it and it's good for the YouTube algorithm in this video. Thank you. All right, so what I've done, I'm in the Market Movers tool here. I went to sales volume by card, pulled up football in the grade PSA 10 over the last 7 days. Number one on the chart with 25 sales is the Troy Aikman 1989 Topps Traded Base. All these cards are going to be PSA 10. This card has went up 43.5%. Let's pull up his chart and see how this baby has moved. Let's see where it started the week. Looks like it started the week at 353, went up to a high of 508, and went back down to 400 this last sale. 2,744 in the pop count. If you don't know what pop count means, that's just how many exist. So this card in the grade PSA 10, there are 2,744 in existence currently. Now with older cards like this, I don't expect that to change very much. Let's go to eBay and see what he's got for sale. Troy Aikman's been pretty hot and buzzy. His cards have been on these lists that I've had here for the past several weeks, really. What did you say that last one went for? About 400. 495. I mean, Troy Aikman is a legend. He's got 3 Super Bowl rings. He's the Cowboys quarterback of the 90s. Is there some opportunity in there? I think there could be some opportunity there. I don't know if I'll leave a link in the description for that one. Let's go to the next card. The ones that I think are worth taking a look at, I will pull up. I'll leave a link in the description for, because this Market Movers tool allows a really good search. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Emmitt Smith 1990 Flir Update Base is the second card on the list with 22 sales. It's went up 16.3% on the week. Let's look at his chart. Let me get some coffee while that loads. 1990 Flir Update. Is that even his rookie? 90? It's got to be. Started the week at 344, ended the week at 437. Pop count of 2782. Let's pull it up on eBay. This is that refined search I was talking about. What did we say that last one sold for? About 437. So let's take a look-see. 499, 510. Is it 499? Oh, we make an offer on that. Okay. Not a crazy pop count. 500, you make an offer on that maybe. 500, make an offer maybe. There's some auctions going on. 519, make an offer. So I see some opportunity there. You kind of just can't go wrong, in my opinion, buying legends. I mean, Emmitt Smith is the all-time rusher in NFL history. And he has 3 Super Bowl rings, I believe, because he was part of that 90s Cowboys team too. So that's just my thoughts on it. On to the next, number 3 on the list, Peyton Manning, 1998 Bowman Chrome. This is a card I've had my eye on. 20 sales on the week, down 15%. Let's chart this one. This is one I've been having my eye on. I've been looking at. I've been playing, making some plays in auctions. I haven't gotten one yet. I got damn close, but I underbid. I was too conservative, and I realized immediately after I lost, I'm like, no. Oh, I bid way too low. I was like, even the price I would have got it at, had I bid higher, it would have been a really good deal. 1850 started the week, and of course down to 1580 on the week. So this card is on its way down for the week, 989. But again, it's Peyton Manning. He's one of the best to ever do it. He's got TV shows. He's on commercials all the time. So he's got a lot of cultural relevance. People like him. He's Stuart Smalley style. I'm good enough. Let's pull this back let's pull it back 14, let's pull it 30 days. Let's see what it looks like. Again, if you like this market movers tool, I'll leave a link for it in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year, whichever subscription you choose. I don't know how people do sports card investing without this, because look what I'm able to do here. I mean, I can just click these buttons and it visualizes all this data for me, so I can figure out what the hell's going on and start seeing trends emerge, or seeing when cards are going to go down, or seeing when they're going to go up, or comparing them to other cards. It's just, in my opinion, in today's modern market, you cannot do sports card investing successfully without a tool like this. So again, it started the week at the month. What did I do? I did 30 days ago, right? But it looks like the sale that we're going back to was the 24th of January. So that was, 21 days ago, about 3 weeks ago. It was going for $800. Went up to a high of $2,000 on the 7th, which is Super Bowl Sunday. And now it looks like it's kind of ticking down. This is typical of what football cards do after the Super Bowl. For about 2 weeks, 2-ish, 3-ish weeks after the Super Bowl, football cards tick down, generally speaking, especially the players that were in the Super Bowl. But these legends kind of count for that too, because as you see, his cards were running up leading to the Super Bowl. Guess whose cards were also running up leading to the Super Bowl? People in the Super Bowl. So it makes sense to me this has gone down a bit here. Let's check it out on eBay. Only 989 in the pop count, less than 1,000. That's pretty low, really, for a guy like this. Let's see what we got for sale here. 2,100, 2,000, 1989. But I think there may be some opportunity in auctions, and it looks like there's some auctions going on. So I'll leave a link in the description to this one, because it's Peyton Manning. I'm pretty high on him. Let's look at his 9, see what it's doing. Hell, let's click his BGS 9.5 too. You see how powerful this tool is? Just to do stuff like this with a few clicks of a button. All right, so the 10 obviously went up a lot. Went up 154% at that high point. The 9 went up 114. The BGS 9.5 went up 114. The 9 went up about 86%. And it looks like the 9 has continued to go up. So the 9 may not be a buy right now, but that 9.5, that's really going for 400. That looks like a pretty good deal. I don't know if that's really what's going on. But again, that's why we have auctions, so that you can get the real price. 750, I mean, even that's not terrible, because BGS 9.5 should usually go for about half of what a PSA 10 goes for. So that's probably about right. and you can make an offer on that, get it for less, get it for $600. Make $600 on this would be a pretty good deal, even though, the last sale here says $400. It's like, I don't know how many people are willing to let it go for that. And again, with a legend like this, like, you don't got to worry about him tearing an ACL or anything like that, because he's a legend, and over time his cards are just going to tick up. I mean, I can't make guarantees, right? But historically speaking, that's what happens in my experience. $759 or best offer, $649 or best offer. That one's almost a true gem. $755, $800. So it looks like people are willing to sell this thing. They all have best offer up there saying, hey, here I am, best offer. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to this because there's auction going on too. Definitely leave a link to the 9 also, or the 9.5, excuse me. Looks like there's opportunity there. And see how quickly it was for me to identify that using this tool? Like, seriously, get the Market Movers tool, link in description. Use Society for 20% off. First month of your first year. Next card, Patrick Mahomes. He's finally made the list. 20 sales, 2017 optic base. So that's his rookie card. It's up 3.4%. Let's chart it. I should make a shirt. I should make a t-shirt that just says, let's chart it. Because if that doesn't kind of sum up sports card investing in a lot of ways, I don't know what does. Let's chart it, baby. Here it is. Beautiful card. Look at that look on his face. Ooh, what's that in the distance? I'm going to throw it. Into someone's face, and then they won't catch it. Into someone's hands, and they won't catch it. His team didn't really do him a lot of favors in the Super Bowl, in my opinion. That was not their best game they've ever played. Whereas the Buccaneers, that was the best game they played all year. That's how it happened. So this card, at its height, a few days after the Super Bowl, was at 2,200. Looks like it dipped down to about 1987. Let's pull this card back 2 weeks. That would have been before the Super Bowl. It was going for 24.38, got to a high of 27.74. Now it's been going down. Seems like it's starting to tick back up. Like I said, players that are in the Super Bowl, typically their cards will go down for the next couple weeks after the Super Bowl. And you see his went down right away. Literally, that's the day of the Super Bowl. 27.74, loses. Next day, 19.55. And that's staying kind of flat here. I don't know if it's going to go down anymore. So this might be the lowest you're going to get this Mahomes at. Let's chart it. Let's chart it, baby. 71 results. I'm not going to go through all those, but there's some auctions going on. Those might be some good opportunity. I'm definitely going to leave a link in this in there. I mean, even, this one is in 3 hours. It's at $18.50. If you can get any of these for $2,000 or less, I think that's a pretty good deal. For real. For real. Because it's Mahomes. Like, what happens typically with football cards, too, is after these 2-3 weeks after the Super Bowl, they just slowly tick up. In most of them, especially a guy like Mahomes. Again, I can't guarantee a damn thing, but I'm just telling you, historically speaking, with my experience, what I've noticed. My experience, they just tend to kind of tick up, and as we get closer to the season, like say July, then boom, because it becomes more real. During the combine, during the NFL draft, people are more paying attention to football, and then they get little extra bumps there, and it just keeps ticking up. So, and especially for a guy like Mahomes, I expect that to be very true. As a matter of fact, I think the traditional dip after the Super Bowl, lasting 2 weeks to 3, I think for Mahomes, if anything, we've learned that he is an exception to a lot of rules. He may be an exception to that rule. Here's where we are. I think this is kind of where it's going to be, $2,000, and it's just going to go up from there is my guess. Did I leave that up to leave a link for? No, I didn't. Shit. Well, I can just click this button and pull it up. We'll do that. I do that to remember which ones I want to actually leave up for you to click in the description. Lamar Jackson, 2018 donruss base rookie card. Let's chart it. 18 sales on the week, down 2.8%. Boy, Lamar is another guy that I feel, we're going to chart his back a little bit more than this to show you what's been going on with his cards. He's got a pop count of 2,416, not low, but not terribly high. Started the week at 115, got up to a high of 145, last sale of 125. So it looks like this card's worth about $120 right now. Let's chart this back 30 days. Now, he was in the playoffs and everything. And when players get in the playoffs, their cards typically go up. So yeah, so we're in the playoffs here, so it's $158. Up and down quite a bit with him. Overall, this card seems to be going down just a little bit over that time frame, which I would expect because he lost back here. Maybe I should pull this back 60 days so we can get an even better look at it. Again, do you see how powerful having a tool like this is? So 60 days ago, it was $111. And of course, playoffs, won a game, spiked up to 180. And it's been kind of going down, but it looks to me like it's flatlined now. I think about 110 to 125 bucks is where this card's gonna. If you can get it there right now, I think that's good. And then let's chart it. Excuse me. Let's go to eBay on it. 168 results, a whole lot of results. So that's an optic. 200, a little high for 144. I mean, make an offer on this. Guarantee this guy would do it for 120 or less. So I already see opportunity here. These auctions are going on. So same thing with Lamar. I expect his cards as a quarterback that is quite relevant, that won a playoff game, made it to the divisional round, the second round of the playoffs. And what, they lost to, did they lose to the Bucks or the Chiefs? Or excuse me, the Bills or the Chiefs. I think they lost to one of them. But you expect his card to just kind of tick up. This isn't like a quick flip. It's something to buy now in February, and then around July, August is the time to flip it if you want, which is what I'd be doing. I've been buying some of these. I've been buying other quarterbacks too, and other NFL players, but mostly quarterbacks, certain ones, not all of them. And Lamar is certainly on that list. So I'm going to leave this up and leave a link in the description for you to check him out. On to the next. Peyton Manning again, 98 Topps Chrome. Now this one, 18 sales on the week, up 21%. This is probably his main rookie, his main mainstream rookie. Started the week at 3,800, got up to 4,700, and had another sale of 4,700. Pop count of 1208. So look at that. Peyton, he always looks kind of goofy, doesn't he? Doesn't look like he has a, I don't know. He always looked goofy, but I like him. Let's go to eBay with it. Let's get eBay with it. Jiggy with it. eBay with it. 40. Oh, okay. And then there's 12 watchers, so that also shows there's interest in this price. What? What is this? Oh, this is Topps, not his Topps Chrome, this one. They're claiming it's more rare than his Chrome. It probably is, but and that does matter. That really does matter to determine the price difference the market uses to determine the price difference between the Topps and the Topps Chrome. But the Chrome, even with a higher pop count to a degree, is still going to be the higher priced, more coveted card. 4150 with that auction left. I mean, we got auctions. Look at this. This auction's already up to 4,500, and you could go in here and buy this for 47. I almost guarantee this goes above it. This goes above it. Make an offer on this. 10 watchers on it. Hell, why are there 30? There shouldn't be 33 watchers on this one. What the hell is that about? And then the rest of them are 7, 65, 56. Oh, 56. Yeah, not 47. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one up too because, again, it's Peyton. And let's see what this card's done over the past 30 days. It's just been going up. Started at 3,350 30 days ago. And got up to 4,250, then took a dip to 3,600, and now it's going back up again to 4,700. This is a classic card. The pop count's not crazy at all. And yeah, same reasons. I'm going to leave that up, leave it in the description for you. Because again, it does this nice, Market Movers does this really nice refined search. It cuts out all the crap so you actually get the real card in front of you. Barry Sanders. See, we're seeing a lot of legends on here, right? 89 Topps traded base. 18 sales on the week, down 5.2% overall. Let's chart it. I'm definitely going to make a shirt of that. Let's chart it. Leave a comment. Would you buy something? Would you buy something like that if it looked cool? Let's chart it. Let me know. Maybe it's a dumb idea. Either way, I'd like to know. And please smash the like button. And by the way, and if you think what I'm doing here, like you see how I'm digging through all this data and analyzing finding undervalued cards. Like, this is nothing compared to what I do to find cards for my Sports Card Society. I dive into this data so much deeper. I don't make a 30-minute video or anything. It's only like a 5-minute video because I don't record it. I just dive in deep, deep, deep till I find something really, really, really good in terms of the data showing it to me. And then I make about a 5-minute video showing them what I found, what card I picked, what price I'm looking for it at, and then my reasoning why in terms of I'd show the data that led me to that conclusion, the results, and not show me spending all the time finding it. So that's what my videos are like for the Sports Card Society. Again, I'll be raising the price on that. Plus, I hook you up with a resource of mine that gives us, much lower priced PSA grading, and then there's the private Discord, which is worth the price of admission. Period. So link in the description, SportsCardSociety.com. Barry, I feel like Barry was on this list last week too. I feel like he's probably the most popular modern day running back. I'd still call that modern, even though 89 years is rookie. But it's been going down. Maybe now's not the time to buy Barry. So I'm going to leave that one alone. I will not be putting that one in the description, even as much as I love Barry Sanders. Emmitt Smith on here again, 1990, tops traded. Base, 17 sales, up 23.7%. He seems to be trending. Let's chart it. Which is the most valuable football team, and I don't think it's really close. It's because it's just because of their fan base, etc., that they are America's team. As much as I may not care for the Cowboys, and you may not either, that's the truth of it. 4,152 is the pop count on this. This is definitely a card I've looked at several times over the past few weeks. Started the week at 370, went up to 473, dipped down to 430, went up, and now is up to 503. So this card definitely seems to be trending. Let's pull it up on eBay. Nice refined search. Bidding already up to 227. What did I say that last sale was? Wasn't it like 350? Oh, 500. Jesus. And you may be wondering, cards are going up so fast. Are they being overvalued? I don't think so. I think that they've been undervalued for a lot of years. And now just an enormous amount of people are realizing it. I mean, there is so much money coming into this space, not just like, individuals like you and me, but I mean like hedge funds, wealthy people, investment groups, companies creating businesses, fractional ownership companies. I mean, it's just because what is value, right? What is value? Value is just an idea. It's an agreement, right? A dollar bill is just worth $1, but it's just ink on a piece of paper. It's not really worth, and it's really useless. Like, what are you going to do with that? Use it as kindling to start a fire? Like, it's worthless. But because enough of us agree that it has a unit of value that we can use to trade for things like cards, like cars, like houses, like food, like electricity, like consulting, like websites, like internet, like phone. We have to have some standard unit of trade. That's all it is. And just enough of us have decided that, yes, we will agree to that. And so now more and more people are agreeing that cards have more value. And now they seem to really be in an asset class that is being taken legit by Wall Street, hedge funds. And feel about that how you oh no, I don't want them coming into it. Hey, when they come into something, that means it's good. That means it's value. That adds this floor to it. Are there drawbacks to that happening? Yes. But overall, you cannot deny it dramatically raises the value of every single effing card. Proof is right here. Not just this, every single damn card we look at. Not everyone. Some cards will go to shit because of speculation. You go buy a Michael Porter Jr., no offense, I mean, he's a decent player, but he hasn't done shit. In a few years, 10 years, he could literally be worth nothing and hard to sell for $10 because just no one wants him. But a guy like Emmitt Smith, he's a legend. I think he won an MVP. He has 3 Super Bowl rings. He's up from the 90s Dallas Cowboys, the all-time leading rusher. he's going to have value no matter what. And this is the kind of guy that people will always be looking at. So it'll tick up over time. I'll leave a link in the description to this. I hope my point made some sense there. Cards have decided by a much larger number of people that they have value. And not even that they have more value than they had in the past. And it seems to kind of keep going up. So it's this whole market now. The internet has made it so much easier. eBay, StarStock, ComC, fractional ownership companies, and a bunch of others I'm not even naming, have just created the infrastructure for this entire industry that is all relatively new. I mean, like some of it, like StarStock, I don't even know if it's a year old. ComC's been around for a while, but StarStock really kind of stepped that up to another level. eBay's obviously been around for a while, but a lot of people didn't even know cards were on eBay, right? And there's other marketplaces, and the grading has really changed the game because it adds scarcity to that. So it lowers the supply while not affecting the demand. It increases the demand. Oh, wait, there's PSA 10s? What is that? Oh, it's like the best of the best? Oh, yeah, okay, I want that. Yeah, okay. Like it adds more demand while limiting the supply, which of course drives the values up. And of course, it's easy to agree on that because it's structured. I hope that makes sense. I tried to post a freaking hour and 3-minute long video on Sunday that I called because I took a whole deep dive into analyzing the market and even looked at like Bitcoin. I looked at the crypto market. I talked about the Vegas Dave thing. I talked about the stocks and Wall Streets and bull market cycles and stuff like that. And I really showed some. It was a effing great video, but for some reason, I can't get YouTube to upload it. I don't know if it's too long or what, but I can't get it to upload. It was part of a thing that I wanted to start doing on Sunday called Sunday Sports Card Sermon. I still went over some cards, like this, but I wanted to start doing that, so maybe I'll have to wait till next week, and maybe that's all it will be. It's just me diving into some stuff, and maybe I'll just reshoot it again. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Emmitt Smith, we already looked at that. Next one, Kyler Murray, 2019 donruss rookie. 16 sales on the week, down 23.4%. Let's chart it. Maybe a shirt that just says chart it. I don't know. I really want to hear your comments on that one. What you think of that idea. Would you buy a shirt like that if it looked cool anyways? So Kyler started the week at 156. I'm going to pull this chart back further because I'm surprised it was selling for that. I really am. I'm going to go back 30 days. So this is a card. I own these. Yeah, look at that. Obviously, Kyler wasn't in the Super Bowl. Hell, he wasn't even in the playoffs. So 30 days ago, this card was $98. It's had spikes, 165, 190. Now, those drive up the market, those sales, but the market obviously rejected that price immediately because 165. Then the next sale is 110. So the market rejected that price. Actually, it went all the way down to 102, which was a little above where it was, which was 94 before that spike. And then it starts going up again because the market rejected that 102. It said, hey, now it's worth more than that. I mean, we just had a sale there, 124, 123. So they're flirting around with 125, 130, and then all of a sudden someone just goes, F it, 190. And then the market rejected that, goes down to 135, then 156, still rejecting 110, and now it's ticking back up to 120. But see how overall this card started at 98, now it's going for 120 30 days later. This is the progression I expect these quarterbacks and other football players, but quarterbacks have the highest probability, in my opinion, to just continue this trajectory. Look, 30 days goes from 98 to 120. So that's call it a 20% gain in 30 days. If you buy this card and it just keeps ticking up 20% every month until August, are you happy with that gain? If not, you are just a greedy fool. I mean, come on. Let's go to eBay on it and see what they're selling for. I got to tell you, this is a card that I'm investing in. I mean, Kyler Murray lit the world on fire last year. I had him on my fantasy team. I loved it, especially the first 12 weeks. Then I don't know if he got hurt a little bit or what, but he stopped running as much. 129, I feel fine with that because, again, I expect these to just keep ticking up. There's a lot of these too, 60 of them. Definitely under 150. But eBay may reject me clicking buttons because it likes to do that. See if I click this. I don't know what's going on here. Nothing's responding. Oh, okay, look at that. Let's see if it'll sort by lowest now. Usually eBay will do some kind of page can't load thing to me. 124 is the bottom. Seems like a fair price to me. Really does. Based on what we saw, and I expect... Oh, plus 30 shipping from Chile. I was going to say, what the... 130 your best offer? I bet you get this person to do it for 110. A lot of opportunity here. I'm definitely going to put that one in the show notes. No doubt about it. The link, because it'll be that refined search, so you actually get the real card. Definitely putting that one in. Pop count of 2363. Not a terrible pop count at all. Anyone else on the list? Patrick Mahomes, rounding out the end list, his 2018 Prism. 14 sales on the week, down 13.4%. So this is a second-year card of his. Let's chart it, because it's Mahomes. Second-year cards I kind of just ignore. But Mahomes, his rookies are so high that obviously people are going, well, I want something of Mahomes. How about his second-year Prism then? Because his Prism's going to be his main rookie. 525 pop count on it. Started the week at 394. This is 2 days after the Super Bowl. Now it's down to 326. Let's take it back 14 days. Again, for the videos for my Sports Card Society, I dive in so much deeper. The videos aren't real long. I just, on my personal time, dive in very, very deep to find very, very good sports card investment opportunities. And that's what I share with them. So they get the goody goods. You guys are getting some goods, but they get the goody goods. So links in the description. You know the deal. So 2 weeks ago, this card was 467. It maintained until, of course, the Super Bowl, 488, and then lost. Boom, boom, down, $150 in 2 days, 3 days. And now it looks like it's still descending because it's at 326, but the trajectory of its decline has seemed to have slowed down / maybe stabilized. Hell, I feel like I need to leave a link in the description for this one too, because that chart, it just shows me, I don't know how much more this card goes down, if at all. And of course, what's going to happen, it's just going to tick up. Can't guarantee anything, disclaimer. But in my experience, in my opinion, that's what's going to happen. I got a lot of cards to leave you in the description today, apparently, because I'm pretty big on football right now. Off-season is, in my opinion, and historically speaking from data, the best time to buy cards. And it is fresh off-season. There's people are forgetting about it already. The draft, the combine won't happen until, and the combine won't be the regular combine. I don't know what they're going to do with it exactly, but that won't be till in March. And then when people start talking about the combine, interest in football starts going up because attention is back on it. Right now in this period between after the Super Bowl till, really March, there's not much attention on football at all. Because football just got done having 6 months, including a massive day, the Super Bowl, of attention. So people are paying attention to other things. Baseball's starting to heat up. Basketball's obviously in full swing. Hockey's in full swing. So football cards take a dip, and I find this is the best time to buy them. So that's my 2 cents. To round out the list again, let me remind you, it was 90 tops traded. Barry Sanders, 89 tops traded. Peyton Manning, 1998 tops chrome. Lamar Jackson, 2018 donruss. Mahomes, 2017 optic. Peyton Manning, 98 Bowman chrome. Emmitt Smith, 90 flir update. Troy Aikman, 89 tops traded. Your awesome card pack. All the links in the description. Smash that like button, sub, hit that bell. Stay classy. You're awesome.